Tubby the Tuba was nominated for an Academy Award in 1948, and I have to say, I don't think it's that good, but at the same time, it's alright. But then I'm not the biggest fan of George Pal's Puppetoon's design, and this was a Paramount Pictures short created for George Pal's Puppetoon series. So as soon as I kind of found that out, I did think, alright, maybe this isn't going to be for me. I kind of knew that going into it, so I'm aware that any of my thoughts are coming from a place where I'm just not the target audience for this kind of animation. The narrative, though, I think is quite sweet. The animation focuses on this orchestra where we have different kind of instruments: piccolo, flute, clarinet, trumpet, various others, and a tuba who is called Tubby. And he is fed up of only ever playing the bass line. All of the other instruments get to play the melody and harmonize, and it's lovely. And he wants to have a go at doing that, but the other instruments all make fun of him. So he flees the scene and meets this frog, and this frog expresses that he understands because the frog only goes ribbit, and obviously he doesn't get to play the beautiful melodic theme songs of nature. The crickets do. The frog is kind of emitting a very similar sound to the tuba, and the frog helps Tubby to kind of get to grips with his voice, learn about the things that he can do with it, and he gets a better sense of self-satisfaction. And the frog teaches him all about that and how he can utilize his voice and still be pretty powerful, even though he's not doing what the other instruments are. And I think it's a lovely message. I think the narrative is very sweet. I like the idea of all of these different instruments who are often considered, delicate and angelic and sweet and so beautiful to listen to. Not many people say that they enjoy listening to a tuba. It has its role, it has its job, but not many people say they enjoy the sound of the tuba. It's kind of there to enhance the rest of the orchestra, or to provide, of course, the bass line. And I think it's nice that it's giving this instrument a chance to shine. I just wasn't really a big fan of the animation style, but again, that's a preference, a personal preference, rather than a criticism of the actual animation itself. Directed, of course, by George Pal, supervised by George E. Jordan, written by Paul Tripp. I thought it was pretty sweet. I didn't think it was so amazing that it deserved a nomination, particularly that year. There were a lot of really great shorts nominated in the Best Animated Short category for that year. It didn't win. Tweety Pie won, and I have to say I love Tweety Pie as a character, so I don't particularly mind that. Tubby the Tuba may not have been something that I fell in love with, but I can appreciate it. It's got a really nice message. The animation isn't for me, but the editing is really good. In all, probably wouldn't watch it again, but don't mind the time I did spend watching it.